Does solar PV add value to your home? I'd love to say that it does,
Mm.
but unfortunately, it doesn't. So anyone that says that it does, probably a salesperson trying
Yeah.
to sell solar PV to you. But what I would ask them as a customer is, can you show me the evidence of that? Because
Yeah.
if you think about it logically, say a solar PV system costs £10,000, then it's not going to increase the value of your home by £10,000. So anyone that says it increases the value of your home significantly or increases the value of your home, they've not thought logically about
Mm.
it. It doesn't. At best, it's probably a selling point
Mm-hmm.
because you've already got it. But you know, a solar PV system, let's say it's £10,000. The value of the house is 4, 5, £600,000. Even if it did add the value of the installation of £10,000 to it, it's
Mm.
minimal, and it just doesn't. But on the positive note, like I say, I think it's a good selling point to a
Mm-hmm.
house when you're trying to sell the house and you've got a house fitted with solar and battery and cheap bills
Mm-hmm.
compared to one that hasn't. But I would say you've got two houses, one with solar and battery, one without. And they're both next door to each other or very, very similar, then one that's got £1,000 a year less on its electricity bill is going to be attractive because as as the house buyer, you don't have to go and spend the £10,000 to
Mm-hmm.
get that installed. However, zero proof to say, and it's a really hard thing to prove, isn't it? Because you don't know what the house would have got with or without the solar.
I've done that in my experience in my recent past. I've done that exercise. I've spoken to lots of estate agents with solar panel where they're selling houses, looking at houses with the solar panels, and they do say it's a nice to have, but it's not something that can add value. They don't ever really look at that, and it's very difficult to justify adding that significant valuation to it, rather than it just being a note on the advert, essentially. Certainly not for significantly increasing your the value of your home. I don't think you can. Average house price at the minute,
I think it's over £300,000 now. The UK average.
£300,000, and I guess it's what's the definition of significant.
10%.
But if you've got a £10,000 PV system on your roof that you've just installed, just paid for, and your house is worth £300,000, let's do the maths. It's what, 3%?
300.
It's 3% of the value of your home,
not a
something like that. It's not a significant amount of,
And that's assuming the 10,000 goes on, which it wouldn't.
Which it wouldn't. Yeah, you pay £10,000, but it will obviously naturally go down, appreciate.